All right, so in this video today, we're gonna be talking about T4 crafting, right? T4 gear, because T4 is currently the in game. I mean, it's not in game. There's also T5, but with T4, T4 should last you a really long time. Especially T4 does take you a while to get, as well as T5, right? T5, dude, that's unimaginable. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to craft T5 currently right now. So my current goal is to get T4. T4 is pretty much in game to me. All right, there's a raid. I'll be back. All right, just finished raid and we are back. So we're talking about the T4, right? T4 as an in-game gear. So do keep that in mind. That's what we're trying to go for right now. So let's see how to craft it, right? So where's how to craft it? We do have to go to this one right here, of course, the armor crafting station. Go here, check out the crafting. As you can see, your crafting level and then armor. Go to armor here. Let's just take one example of. Oh, let's take the helmet for example, right? So, because recently I just craft my helmet recently. So recently, I just craft my T4 helmet. It was actually thanks to a scene on the NA1 server. He actually sold me a Starlight Hunter helmet for 100 mil. So I was pretty lucky that I actually got it for 100 mil, because it was actually pretty cheap, I'll say, because the leather currently in NA1 is really contested. So when Scene put that up for sale for 100 mil, I was surprised that someone else actually bid on it with me. But then again, like I said, I guess I should have predicted that was contested, and someone else bid it on me. So I'm happy that I won the 50%. So thankfully I was able to get my T4 helmet. So if we take a look at the T4 helmet, right, the ingredients to craft it is we do need a Starlight Hunter helmet. To obtain this item, you can actually get this item from you can actually get these items from chests, of course. So like these, like the Word Nest, Forgotten Forest, the Ruler's Deep Valley, Queen's City Cave, you know, all these raid chests, there's a chance for it to contain the Starlight Hunter helmet as well. So but the main way to get this one, there's two ways currently right now. Is probably the better way to get it. One is through buying it within the exchange. So if you were to go to exchange right here, we can go to material, loot. As you can see, there's one on for sale right now. This guy is selling for 164 mil max price. So this is something that you should definitely save up your gold for, because it's definitely worth it. Getting one of these material will allow you to make your T4, because the other materials should be much easier to craft. So I'll definitely try to save up money for this one. I mean, obviously right now 164 mil, that's really expensive. I'm pretty sure that no one is going to buy it at max price, so I'll wait for it to drop down to maybe like 120 mil. 120 mil sounds more reasonable right now, since the leather T4 material in my server is quite contested. But in other servers, you might actually be able to grab yours for much cheaper. Like for example, I was able to grab my T4 armor, the material for it, for only 88 mil, because in the beginning of the server there was like 3 of them on sale for 88 mil min, and no one was buying it because no one could afford it at that time. So luckily I was able to get one, and that was what allowed me to make my T4 armor, which is pretty cheap. All right, let's take a look at the other examples, other ingredients, how to obtain it. So the other way to obtain this one is you can actually craft it, right? So if you go to your accessory crafting table right here and you go to other, you can scroll down here, and actually I was just, yeah, there you go, yep, it's in your materials actually. So go to your accessory crafting table and you go to your materials. You can see all the legendary legendary T4 mat that you need. So Starlight helmet, most of them do require 30 poison mist magic stones. As you can tell, the helmet, the armor, the chest piece, and then we got the gloves. They all cost 30, right? So currently this is very, very hard to obtain. I was able to attain enough to craft mine by buying them in the shop, of course, with real money. So one of the best way to obtain that is, in my opinion, is of course buying the package, the daily one. So I buy this is pretty good. This gives you one every day for 14 days. So within 14 days, you should have this packs gives you 14 of it for $18, which is a pretty decent deal considering how rare this resource is. And if you don't want to pay and you just want to grind your way for it, it's possible too. You can actually get it within not exchange, and you cannot get it in exchange. By the way, that loot is bounded; it's untradeable. But you can get it within your dungeon. So one way to get it is through your chaotic dungeon, of course. So if you scroll down here to closed mine on easy, you can get a chance to obtain this as well, and also you get a chance to obtain the legendary loot as well, right? So I mean, not legendary loot. It looks like legendary loot, but it's not. That's your armor chest. So never mind. So the thing is, it does give you a chance to obtain this magic, this poison stone right here on easy, normal, and hard, of course. And then we also have the abandoned outpost. On easy, it doesn't give it to you, but on normal, it doesn't. It only gives you on hard. So some mode, you got to do the more difficult mode in order for it to drop. The Heart of the Lake has it on hard only. Easy and normal doesn't give you it, but on hard, there is a chance for you to obtain it. So you should be doing this whenever you can on the hard mode if possible, because trust me, this thing is super rare to get, and if you were to get one of it, this will help you a lot. So that is the free to play way to obtain this, of course, is that you can just grind for it, or you can grind for gold and just buy the material within the shop, right? So that's always an option as well. All right, so with the main ingredient, with the main resource out of the way, let's go back to, that's my sculptor table. Let's go back to check out the armor, helmet. All right, so the next item, right? For all T4 armor, it will require you a handful of purple items as well, the purple loot. So like you said, this is very easy. You can actually just there's a couple ways to obtain this. One way is through fishing, of course, through the fusion, through the alchemy loot chest. I did a video on that before, so if you wanted to go check it out, just go. You can easily search it up on my channel. Another way to obtain it that I currently just use is I just buy it from exchange. Honestly, Charisma 2, they probably go for probably like a mil a piece. So do keep in mind, you can actually just buy it too straight from the market, which is much easier. So these are two ways to obtain it as well. Same with this one, the accessory. I mean, there's a chance for this to drop within a raid chest, of course, as well as, yeah, like the raid chest, of course. So the enhanced charisma chest. Same thing with this one as well. The tooth, as you can tell, it drops from these raid chests. So these come from raid chests, and you can also get them from exchange. Honestly, the best way is to get them from exchange, honestly, at this point, because depending on which server you're on, this thing might even be super cheap, because some of these are on mint price, right? So go loot. We have some of these, but these are really expensive. They're being sold for 2.6 mil. That's not even on mint, right? So these can get quite expensive, and we don't even have a single tooth on sale. That means that thing must be quite pricey as well, since there isn't current one selling. Yeah, but definitely, this is something you should be working towards. T4 armor is definitely something you guys should be working towards on, because once you're able to obtain this T4 armor, it's pretty nuts, right? Agility plus 15, charisma plus 15. You know, I mean, this is for the leather helmet, right? Of course, there's different stats for different T4 helmets. As I said, then condensed flame. Condensed flame is very easy to farm. I have many videos on how to farm them efficiently with drop rate gear, so do check that out. Do check that out as well on my channel. Yeah, this is very easy to farm. So the hardest part, before you go and purchase or try to get these loot, you guys should first try to obtain the legendary mat, because depending on the legendary mat you get, you will want to farm different gear. Because for example, right, we do have such as, let's say, for example, you can't get a helmet and instead you got a glove, right? So let's go to glove. So okay, actually the glove is the same thing, but the armor, okay, let's go to the armor. Armor is a better example. I see. So the armor requires a Ripley's token as well as the Ripley's merciless instincts. So I mean, and this one calls condensed poison as well, 100 of them. So depending on which legendary mat you're able to afford, that is what you want to farm. So normally, I wouldn't recommend you guys to start buying these, because if you don't know what legendary mat you're going to get, because currently, as you can tell, I mean, it might be different for you guys if you guys are in a different server, but currently for NA1, there is one helmet and there's one glove, right? There isn't a cape, so most likely, I'm just gonna save up money and buy this glove. Well, once I buy this glove, I mean, this is kind of expensive. I'm not going to buy it at this price, but if I were to get enough money, I would buy a glove, of course, since it's here, and then I'll start to purchase the material needed to craft it. Because currently, the cape obviously is a much better craft, I think, in my opinion. Because I have option stones for the cape already, so it was more ideal for me to craft a cape. But because there isn't a cape for sale, there's no point in me buying all the cape materials, because if I were to spend all my money on buying the cape materials and I can't even get the legendary mat for it, there's no point, right? So your first goal is to be checking in your exchange, see which legendary materials are available to you guys, and just take your pick, right? So when it comes down to crafting T4 legendary gear, you should always craft the armor first. The armor is definitely the first craft. I mean, it has the best stats, as the best options and the best stats as well. So definitely craft the armor first. After you craft the armor, the glove, helmet, or cloak is up to you depending on how you want to craft it. It shouldn't matter too much, but you should definitely try to get the armor first. The armor is definitely more important. And for your T4 weapon, right, you get one for passing 65, so that's definitely free. So you don't really need to invest too much into this into a T4 weapon, as you get one for free at the Merchant Tower 65, which I have showed you guys how to beat that as well. So just go look it up at my channel. All right, so one thing is that you do want to know that is important when it comes to crafting T4 is that, okay, so let me go and click on the T4 helmet real quick. So when you look at this helmet, right, there is a chance for great success. So mostly a great success on the other crafting station, it gives you double, so it gives you 2 of the loot, right? But unfortunately, it's not the same for here. I mean, if you can craft a great success and this thing gives me 2 helmets, dude, that'd be pretty lit, right? But no, that is not how it works. What the great success does is actually even better. What the great success is that normally, as you can tell, this armor is the Herald of the Peace leather armor, right? If I were to craft a great success, this armor will become enhanced Herald of Peace leather armor. And the enhanced property has a higher stat as well as a higher special option stat. So one good way to take a look at your gear's enhance is to go to modify, quality improvement. So this one is the enhanced Herald of Moonlight leather. As you can tell, this stat goes up by pretty much 130 physical defense, 90 magic defense, 5 more agility, 5 more charisma, and 4% more extra damage defense against characters. And these stat does not change. Only the option and the base stat were given a boost. So if you were to craft a great success on one of this armor, you will get the enhanced version of it, which will save you a lot of money. Because as you can tell, to get this enhanced, I need 135 orange lunarium, 100 wheat, 100 of this, I'm pretty sure it's called the wheat ore or something like that. Yeah, but you need 100 of this one, and then also almost 10 million gold. This is super expensive, very expensive to enhance it. But you don't have to worry about enhancing it if you were able to get a great success. A great success will automatically promote this weapon to this with no cost at all. So when it comes back down to crafting the great success, it also comes down to your level. So before you craft your T4 armor, I would highly recommend you guys to get a high level. Don't be like me, right? I'm level 6 and I crafted all my T4s because I was impatient. But if you guys do want to craft in the most efficient way, I'll definitely try to get this towards as close to possible as level 15, because level 15 is max. So I would definitely level it up as close as possible to level 15 before crafting it. And also another thing to keep in mind before you craft it is the sculptor set. Let me see. Actually, I'll go home for you guys. I'll return home and I'll show you the... Okay, it crashed. All right, nice, great. All right, we are loading in. All right, so yeah, I was gonna go home, right? Show you my sculptor. So let me just return. I should be home if I return. I think I'm at home. Maybe not. Where is this place? Oh no, I'm at the raid place, so whatever. Wow, great. And I can't return home because my skill's on cooldown because it bugged me out. Wow, how nice. Well, I'll walk home from there. But while I'm walking, I will be explaining, of course. So stop right here a sec. So there is this one sculptor set that you guys do need, that you guys should get to purple first before you craft this, because the purple set is quite insane. There is a purple set that gives you chance for great success, that increases your chance for great success by like 12%, I think, if you max it. But let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's 12%. All right, I think I have it on right now, so I guess I should look through here. Oh, I actually don't have it on. Interesting. Should be in my store. Oh, is this set right here, right? So the signature set, size set. Yep, chance for great success 12% if you have this steel blacksmith sculptor, seamstress touch sculptor, and then the royal chef sculptor, right? So if you have these three on purple, you have a 12% chance for great success, which this thing adds on into all craftings. So this will give you a 12% more chance of obtaining that enhanced armor, right? So that's why it's super good. So make sure before you craft T4, you should definitely aim to get a full purple disc for a 12% increase, because this is huge. A 12% increase adding on to a level 15, and once you get level 15, I'm pretty sure your base is like at like about 15%, I'll say. Then you add that, it'd be like around 22%. Oh wait, actually it's more than that. This will add up and it'd be crazy, because that would be at a 27% actually. My bad. So once you get to 27% of chance for crafting great success, that is a pretty, I say that's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid chance of crafting enhanced. So definitely do that. I did this, but I was still unlucky. I think I had like a 19% chance of crafting great success total, but like I said, I didn't level up my armor crafting. Therefore, that is why my chance of getting it was quite lower. And actually, I felt pretty bad. My helmet and my armor, they didn't make it. So I mean, whatever, it's 19%, right? So well, now you guys know. So I want to tell you guys about my mistakes of crafting the T4 armor, so you guys can improve on it, and hopefully you guys can get the enhanced version. So because you guys probably need it more than I do anyway. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, just leave in the comments and I will get to you. I'll get to it whenever I have time, as well as make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to support me as a content creator, as well as joining our Discord. Our Discord has a lot of very knowledgeable people that can help you with any questions you have. So also, if you are a player in NA1 and you would like to join Superior, just let me know. We are looking for some new recruits, so hit me up on Discord, or actually no, just hit me up on Discord. Don't leave a message about joining on YouTube Discord comment, because then that'd be, never mind guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.